Doing the Kafka search quest. Because Kafka cannot hide from me. She can try.
D-Ting smells something. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed.
Shattered jade seal. That's something nice.
I know. Let's go and have a look.
Sounds about right.
I'm asking the questions.
Oh yeah, I guess I get to use Topaz now. That's right.
Let's test your knowledge.
I forgot I haven't actually used her on my team yet. You let me play.
Time to twirl.
The Mara struck is healed. How dare you?
Let the asset valuation begin.
You think you get second chances? Who do you think you are?
Liquidation!
Topaz also just has some of the most adorable animations.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Look, listen, feel, kick!
Especially the ultimate. I really like the ultimate.
Time to What's in your...
I have not.
Not bad. 5 points.
But that sounds awesome.
Never stop thinking.
Never stop thinking.
Fail.
Fail.
Get out.
Get out.
Time to twirl!
Time to twirl.
How am I gonna get that
Alright,
time?
now none of you guys are safe. Now I have 3
I know.
follow-up characters. You should all be
Is that a
scared.
grenade? What? A small something...
If I didn't need a healer, I'd put Clara in there just to have 4
clues
follow-ups,
here
just to be a dick.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent.
But, you know,
Let
having
him
a
lead
healer
the
is
way.
kind of essential. Or a shielder.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on
Which I also don't
accident?
have.
Or...
well,
She sure
maybe.
did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline.
I guess March is a shielder. Yeah, March is a shielder.
Making us run around like jerks.
I haven't built her,
I
so.
bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering. Oh, why don't you go and marry her, huh?
I've already got my characters that I
Don't
want to play.
forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
How many characters do you guys have at level 80 out of curiosity? Or just leveled up? Okay. No, I was just curious because I think I found my first and second team already. But we'll see what happens. Oh wow. Holy shit. Yeah, because right now I have Dr. Ratio, Topaz and Numby, Herta and Bailu at level 50. And then I've also got Stell, Clara, and Lynx as backup. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm currently sitting at 8 possibly interested characters. but only 4 of them are level 50.
Let's test your knowledge.
Time to twirl!
Well, that's the biggest thing too. I'm totally okay with grinding. But I mean, it has to be done regardless. So, let's see. An enemy who can get instantly broken by Violet? Yikes.
Never stop thinking.
Time to twirl!
Let the asset valuation begin. Liquidation!
Time to twirl!
I love how Topaz's skill literally is like, it's not named that, but she says difficulty paying question mark. Like, bruh. Alright, where's this last clue? I'm following the Kafka trail.
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice.
Oh, there's Kafka.
It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka.
Kafka, you don't scare me much.
These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? Oh, what a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Time to twirl!
Fail. Get out.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all
Ever see
yours.
down this big? It's all yours.
Time to twirl!
Call that defense? Let's test your
Defense
knowledge.
against the dark arts. That's good.
0 points. Next.
Time to twirl! Quick! Don't let her escape!
Yeah,
March,
Topaz
not so
just straight up
fast.
shoots people. Get shot. Wow.
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
There's no way
Whoa.
through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
I just realized
Don't worry about
Kafka's
locked
cape
doors,
is really cool.
benefactors. We
There's a
can use the
very
conveyor
similar
belts.
symbol to the Crest of Flames from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Interesting. Is this right? I think this is right. Yeah, there we go. Puzzle time. Ooh, I got a chest.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Alright, Kafka, I'm gonna kick your ass and take you in, whether you like it or not. You have the right to remain silent.
Predictable. Right.
Anything you say, nobody cares about.
Investing in victory means playing the
Okay,
long game.
not that savage.
Not so fast.
Feeling a little dizzy? See you later.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Let me test. Stay off!
Something.
So yeah, do you want to hear some,
everybody.
or do you want to hear something funny I discovered about Game
Time to show you.
Star Rail? It's important to have a dispeller.
What's in your prescription?
Not bad. 5 points.
I said it's important to have a dispeller.
Still no repayment?
I'm asking the questions.
Topaz is currently attacking my
Never
team
stop thinking.
because of Kafka's
0 points.
convincing powers.
Time to twirl!
SAS.
But funny
Knowledge is the measure of all
funny enough,
things.
though,
It
Numby
reveals
is still
truth
responding to my
and
follow-up attacks, though. Which is odd, because you would think if Topaz betraying Numby wouldn't be available either.
0 points. Next.
But yeah, maybe that's something to look forward to in the future. Somebody who dispels.
Gotta get those vitamins!
I forget what that path is called, but I think I have a
Zoning
character
out.
like that.
I can help.
Watch your feet.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah,
see a
I don't
diamond
have
this way.
them leveled up.
All yours!
I know. Unfortunate. However, I'm still doing very good right now, so Kafka can kiss my ass. time to twirl.
This is gonna hurt.
All I can say is thank God I have a good healer.
Pretty good.
Even if it is a little bit RNG.
How does that feel?
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Let the asset. The market is unpredictable. Ah, right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Pretty good perk.
Time to show.
I think I'm like surprisingly well leveled, but she's a pretty cool character to
Something
fight.
for everybody.
Undercut our losses.
Ready?
I'm surprisingly putting up a hell of a fight against her, so. We're about to find out if she has a phase
Still no
too.
repainting?
I'm really hoping that she does not.
It's gonna hurt.
Zoning out. I can help. Oops.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I remember.
SAS. Knowledge is the measure of all things.
Alright, so
It
Captain's
reveals
getting destroyed.
truth
Okay,
and
I got it.
falsehood.
You don't look so good.
Yeah, Endgame is a completely different story. This is just first encounter.
0 points. Next.
4? Okay, well I was gonna guess 3, but I figured, you know, being Kafka with plot armor and absolute serious domination issues, it would probably be something high.
Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia.
Because it's probably absolute fucking pain.
Fushun, Divination Commission.
Fujuan.
I'll be
Nice.
the criminal from here.
Well, she's pretty.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in Foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers.
Sounds good.
Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand.
What the actual heck is she saying?
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we
Oh
must
man, I
escort
don't
the
know if they
fugitive
butchered
to
the
General.
audio,
Any sunshine.
or I mean, like the dialect.
I hold
But
a
you should have heard the
proclamation from
way
the
they
general here
said
if you
Jin
care to
Wan.
see. Upon detaining the
He
Stellaron
said
Hunter,
Jing Wang.
questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
I feel like that's somehow inaccurate.
Did the general just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one
Yeah,
day without
well,
him
call
throwing
it
me
Jin
under the...
Wang.
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the...
Can't we do the
Wait,
questioning
if we're
here?
chatting with
The
Fujuan,
Stellaron hunters are slippery. What if
is
she makes a
Kafka
break
even
for
caught?
it?
How do we know she's not just running away right now?
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light.
It's okay, I believe
The time has
Fujuan.
arrived.
She said, as long
We
as I'm
must
here,
depart.
she will not escape.
Please proceed.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. Yeah. So I'm a layman. Why don't you enlighten me, oh connoisseur?
Oh yeah, I should have roasted March.
I just performed some quick divination,
Oh well,
and the
missed
hexagram is
opportunity.
consistent with our current predicament. The star skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye. You really are enthusiastic. No wonder Jing Yuan told me to give you errands.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
I saw the game of that. It looks really
You
interesting.
think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my
Sounds about
promise
right.
even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means. The nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's probably a lot to
Forgive me.
learn in those kinds of games.
But I can assure you that the questioning will
If
not
there's
begin
anything I've
until
learned
you
about anime
arrive.
games, they're very in-depth.
Even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination
Oh,
Commission.
that's sweet.
Please be patient.
Okay. We trust you.
Oh yeah, those are always the best.
I think I offended someone again. Hey, are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not to break her promise, that's all.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy. Don Hung's not icy. He's nerdy.
Don Hung's not
Okay,
icy,
enough
he's
chit-chat.
nerdy. Wow.
I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah,
Is Don Hung
that
really
Starskiff was
nerdy?
pretty cool.
Press
There
X to
must
doubt.
be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum. That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
What's going on with him? What is that?
Everybody stay back!
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Give him this medicine.
Guess who I'm
He
meeting?
can lie down. I mean, they
Yep.
can lie down.
I'm meeting Bailu. My favorite.
Never stop thinking.
Bailu is just
Fail.
adorable, period.
Out.
Time to twirl.
When you teleport with her, she has the most adorable quote ever. Do we have to go in? Can't we stay out a little bit longer?
Mash them up, Numby.
Time to twirl.
My apologies though, how is your
What are
story
you
going?
looking
Yep.
at? It's gonna hurt. Huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't really tell me, but I imagine it's going well.
I'm asking the. Let's test your knowledge.
Nice. Oh, nice.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Okay, I need to screenshot that. That's funny. Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't
I
have
love how
enough on
she's
my
like,
plate.
congratulations. Not only were they sick, but now you injured them too. Congratulations. Like,
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
wow, that was a savage topic. Where's your dad? I don't have one. Yikes.
What about your...
I don't have a mom either.
What about your mom? I don't have one of those either.
I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
Damn, savage. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
I've been studying
Jesus.
the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell.
So many
You're
opportunities
looking at
for a savage
recognized,
joke.
practicing, dedicated doctor.
So many
Lullaby
opportunities.
kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As
What's
for
that?
medicine, I'll give you a 20%
Yeah.
discount.
It's on YouTube. I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount. That doesn't sound very free. Wow.
Do you have any idea how many people in the lawful are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing.
I mean, that's fair. Bailu is
If I
probably a
hadn't
very
left my
renowned
purse at
doctor.
home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Jesus.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Yeah, let me just take a screenshot of Bailu standing next to Bailu. That won't be unnerving at all, right? Which one? I was gonna say, I think it's because you're hearing me on the call and because you're hearing me in the video.
That was terrifying. Thank goodness.
Yes, that child's usually hidden away. What's she doing out here?
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Law Fu. And I'm a civil servant. The General hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Law Fu is a guest of the General. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been... temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think? Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I heard there's a problem with their Meridian. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child?
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing? Isn't this hand a problem? I have... Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests. I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's... Ah, look. Is that a...
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung. Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta's space station? No, that can't be right. stars hung from its branches. Then how did it fit in the Cienjo?
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it.
Let's go.
If the shipping passage isn't, do you two know the way?
I do.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me. So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off.
Hi, this is Choka speaking. 여보세요? Hi. 好，知道了。sure thing. Hi, this is Choka speaking. 여보세요? Hi. 好。
Silent, but... I should learn to be this easygoing. Silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you...
March is six-faced ice. There was a fight here.
All that defense? Let's test your knowledge.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Project wrapped.
There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the cloud forward control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible.
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for a Cloud Knight to be unfamiliar with the local...
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. Control panel? Where?
Is that the one?
Let me see. Whoa, Lucha, you've got sharp eyes.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Time to twirl!
It's a bull market. Back them up, Numby!
Let me tend to your wounds! Huh? Yeah!
The market is unpredictable.
Ah! Right!
Investing in victory means playing the long game!
SAS knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Project wrapped! Hey, you!
Merciful Medicus! Need I teach someone a lesson? Let's test your knowledge.
Liquidation! Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl! Look, listen, feel, kick!
of the Saints!
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Not bad. 5 points. Never stop thinking.
It's gonna hurt.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Fury existence!
Smash them up, Numby!
I'm asked. Let's test your knowledge. SAS knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Oh, poor you.
0 points. Next.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Not bad. 5 points. Fail. Get out.
Time to twirl.
You have never stopped thinking. 0 points. Next.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Still no repayment?
A miracle.
What are you looking at?
It's gonna hurt.
Let me tend to your wounds. Stay off.
How appropriate.
Time to What's in your prescription?
Not bad. 5 points. I'm out. Let's test your knowledge.
Let the asset valuation begin.
Merciful Medicus.
You must be honored to meet me. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Thank goodness. There's one Starscape.
What?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskip Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
I don't
Need your
believe
extractor cleaned or your Starscape?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, Please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before, and no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests!
Are you really from the divining?
Don't scare me! Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access. Here it is. Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. Great, this gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingzhe for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingzhe, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being... Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun. Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Hi, this is Toga speaking. 여보세요? Hi. 好，知道了。sure thing.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
It's a bull market.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
Let me tend to your wounds. Huh? Yeah!
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Time to twirl!
Fail. Get out.
The market is unpredictable.
Ah! Right!
Investing in victory means playing the long game! Assets confiscated!
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose. Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a jade abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the Heaven and Thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fu Shen, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. I was waiting for the Matrix of Prescience to resume operations so that you might gain insight into my divination techniques. It was rude of me to keep you waiting so long. No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word. Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. And eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way. Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission. Qingchue will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits... I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever. What? Which magic word? The universal one? Please? Oh. Please. Good enough. Let me see. This is the temporal terminal.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Hi, this is Topaz speaking.
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Upgrade configured.
A little something for everyone.
What the heck is this?
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Need I teach someone a lesson? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Liquidation!
You must be honored to meet me.
Mediocre.
Criminal.
Smash them up, Numby! The market is unpredictable. Ah! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Let me tend to your wounds. Stay off! I won't break.
What are you looking at? This is gonna hurt.
Liquidation!
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Pretty good perks.
Never stop thinking.
Time to twirl!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Treasonous.
Fail. Get out. Mediocre. I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Bully! Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Look, listen, feel, kick!
Let the asset valuation begin.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Fail. Get out.
Time to twirl!
Do you have ants? Never stop thinking.
Criminal.
0 points. Next.
Let me tend to your wounds. Gotta get those vitamins.
Pretty good perks. Smash them up, Numby!
Just as my calculations predicted.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Next. Today. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
Dun 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 dun.
Nice! I should write this into my next song. Nice! I should write this into my next song.
To stand side by side with a noble soul like you, dear friend.
High threat target ahead.
Pray.
This storm shall pass. Wretched, fleeting.
The redemption. Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Commencing research.
Eliminating threat.
Hold your breath.
Until I see that light, I will protect all beauty in the universe.
Execute the judgment.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Swamp!
I'm on guard. Fracture! For your sins!
As you command.
I've lost my way.
I hope I helped.
Nice! I should write this into my next song.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related. Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. I consent now to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny. Not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you. Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately.
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Fine, if you prefer. Not friends. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually Nanook the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is...
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Vidyadhara have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vidyadhara is very old, or my mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragon. What do you know? Silent but deadly.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.